chat, and we'll get you added to the queue. Coach?
Yeah, a tale of two halves. You know, we had Nebraska right where we wanted them in the first quarter, second quarter, halftime. We felt good about, our defense. And we just, we had letdowns. Second half, third and fourth quarter defensively, it really hurt us. And they made tough shots, made some threes, and they got it inside. They have a size advantage, and we just struggled shooting the ball tonight, at home. So maybe we got to change the rims, the nets, or something. I don't know, the baskets, but we'll be fine because we got great players, and we just, like I said, we just. Missed a lot of shots around the basket, had opportunities in transition to really go up 14, 15 points, and it didn't happen. Give Nebraska credit. And they, like I said, they made tough shots, controlled the fourth quarter, really. Disappointing.
First question, Coop Daly.
Hi, Coach. Hope everything's going okay. This has now been kind of a common trend now where you guys get a decent lead in the first half and then kind of choke some stuff up overall. I mean, Indiana was one example. Rutgers was another. And now tonight. Is this something you guys are going to start thinking about in practice? Especially?
Say the last part of that. I'm sorry.
Especially tonight against Nebraska, you guys have just had second half deficits in scoring. Is this something that you guys are going to have to work on, whether it's in conditioning or just something like that in practice? How are you going to fix this issue as it gets into deeper postseason games?
You got to score the ball. We have 4 games in 9 days, so you don't have a lot of prep time in between. Just the way the Big Ten schedule is, and we had a unique week in that we went to Ohio State and we're ready to get on the bus, and the game got canceled. So, you got to get ready to play. The biggest thing we can do is just be ready to play Saturday against Wisconsin.
DD Jen.
Hey, Coach. After having lost 2 tough games in a row and as March approaches, what's the message to your team going into the Wisconsin game?
Sorry, can y'all hear me? I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, we talk all the time. Don't let your offense be your defense, and the breakdowns we had on the glass, we can't afford. We don't have the size, and the physicality of some of the teams in the Big Ten, but we do have, I think, the ability to beat anybody in the Big Ten. So, we just got to play our game. We got to be a little better defensively against Wisconsin, and just continue to work on getting the shots that we feel like we're capable of making.
Eli Cart.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned that you guys just didn't hit very many shots tonight, and that they really clogged up the middle. Was there something they did at halftime that maybe you guys didn't adjust to in the second half that made things tougher offensively?
Not really. They just they have size, and I felt like we got really good looks in the third quarter. Just we missed layups, we missed wide open looks in transition, and when you have those couple minutes where you struggle, you got to do the little things. You got to get to the foul line, or maybe get a turnover, layup. So they're the things that we've been doing all year. We've been pretty good at. So I have a lot of confidence in our team.
Drew Schott.
Hey, Coach. Tonight, the team was out-rebounded 52-33. Nebraska had 52, Northwestern 33. You've talked about the improvement in your front court from Anna and Paige with Cordy being out. What do you think has to go into practicing to make sure to not only get rebounds off the glass, but also take advantage offensively to continue possessions?
Well, like everything in basketball, really, you really get to the fundamentals, and we got to do a much better job of blocking out so that when we do have a size disadvantage, that we make up for it, by positioning, and keeping people off the glass. So that's a big challenge right now for us that we got to get better at. But we will. I think our kids are committed to, being a championship team.
Time for two more. Next question, Jack Leto.
Coach, thanks so much for being here. Your team had a lot of fight down at the end there. When it comes to looking forward, is it getting to that fight earlier in the game, or is it something about giving up the lead in the third and fourth quarter that you need to change first?
Well, I appreciate that, Jack. We do have a lot of fight. We got, again, competitive kids. So I think the biggest thing is to just, make sure we're a little more patient at times, and understand when we make runs, when you have opportunities, when you have a team down, that you got to put your foot on the gas. And I think that happened tonight. We had chances, I thought, to really, in the first half, to really open this game up. We didn't do it. So, but we have, we put ourselves in a good position, and then, playing from behind, again, we'll address those things.
Last question, Sky Swan.
Hey, Sky.
Hey, Coach. Burton struggled offensively to get on the board, but defensively, she had a great game. What does that say about her as a player?
She's a great player, great leader, captain, one of the best players in college basketball. So, again, her and Lindsay are the target of the other teams, scouting report to beat Northwestern. So, she'll play through that. A lot of confidence in her. And, she's tough as nails, both of them. Yes. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Coach. First question, Eli Cart.
Hey, Lindsay, you guys, your bread and butter has been creating turnovers, and you led in that margin by 24 tonight, still not able to get it done. How demoralizing is it to not capitalize on those extra possessions?
Yeah, I think that hurts us because we do turn people over a lot, and when we can't convert and put the ball in the basket, it makes it a little bit hard. And when we have breakdowns on defense, it's hard to win games.
Coop Daly.
Hi, Lindsay. Hope everything's going okay. Is there any worry or fatigue going in the locker room going into these tough games against Maryland and stuff, especially for the postseason?
No, we just learn from it and move forward. We have a lot of basketball left to play, and this is just somewhere where we get to learn before we get into postseason, because we're a great team, and we have big things to come for the rest of the year.
Drew Schott.
Hey, Lindsay, staying on the topic of kind of approaching games against Maryland and Michigan throughout this whole season, kind of what have you learned about kind of the Big Ten and the competition that you've faced? And by extension, kind of what have you learned about this Northwestern team itself?
Yeah, we're going to get everybody's best every day. And I think for us, it's kind of just keeping that chip on our shoulder, but also knowing that we're a great team and we have a target on our back now. So just going in focused and playing the game how we want to play and not letting other people dictate to us.
Jack Leto.
Hey, Lindsay, thanks so much for being here. A really solid game for the Nebraska forwards, Kate Kane especially, with 7 of 7 from the field. Obviously, your team has strengths and weaknesses, but with the weakness down in the paint, does something have to change, or is there something you're doing that you're just not doing enough of?
I don't think we have to necessarily change anything. I think it's kind of somewhere where we just have to key in on, and when we have to commit to doubling when we're doubling, we got to commit to digging when we're digging. Just little things like that. It's all things we can control, but I don't think in terms of our defense, we're going to change anything. We're just going to continue to like tweak to teams and scout plays.
Last one, Eli.
Nebraska clogged up the paint a lot, forcing you guys to shoot a lot from the outside. When everyone else is forced to the outside, how does that change things for you on offense?
Yeah, I think we just being aggressive, trying to get downhill, get to my spots. I mean, I think it's just being aggressive and trying to get to the rim at that point.
All right. Thanks, Lindsay.
Yeah, thank you.